But there is another core part of Wolverine's comics mythology. Wolverine often has a young sister or a daughter like sidekick. Kitty Pryde and Jubilee most notably in the comics, and in the movies, Rogue and X-23. It's fantastic shorthand because there's nothing that better defines a good man as one that can not only be trusted to protect a young girl, but also steps up to try and be some sort of role model for her. An idea created by Chris Claremont. But where the movies move Chris Claremont's idea forward is in asking one essential question. Why? And in answering this question, X-Men 1 gets to the core of Wolverine's character in a way that comics have only ever hovered near. In Hollywood screenwriting, a good protagonist has what's known as the lie. This is a false belief that the protagonist has to overcome. In the movie Rocky, his lie is that he believes that he is a loser. Writer David Hayter, yes, Solid Snake himself wrote X-Men 1. What he did was give Wolverine a lie that has not only plagued him, but propelled him through all his movies. Cinematic Wolverine's lie is a fundamental inner belief. Nothing good ever happens to anyone close to me. I would argue this is also Logan's tragedy because people he cares about actually die a lot. Logan's answer is then to push everyone away, but Logan's internal and eternal conflict occurs when this belief that everyone close to him dies clashes with his fundamental flaw. Wolverine's greatest tragedy, and the reason why we love him, is that he can't stop caring. It's this pushing away and pulling in of the people that he cares about that defines Wolverine. When Charles passes, Logan's rage, pain, and emotional exhaustion push him to abandon this little girl. But I know that even if that car had started, he wouldn't have got very far. Because we see this for the first time, he tried to drive away and leave Rogue in the middle of the road in X-Men 1. Logan knows that the bad things might happen to the people he holds close, but he also knows for sure that really bad things will happen to both Rogue and Laura if he does nothing. It's why he injects himself with lethal amounts of mutant steroids to save Laura. Which brings me to the most emotional moment in all these films. If you want to see me cry, sit me down and cue up Wolverine's death and Laura's eulogy in Logan. When Laura brilliantly, just brilliantly, turns the cross into an X, all the Wolverine stories I've ever read, that his inability to stop caring, the thing that we love most about him, was not only his downfall, but also his redemption. The bittersweet realization that a man whose tragedy was that he has to forever endure all this pain finally gets to rest.
Oh, so this is what